Hi guys! So a few days ago, if not a little bit over a week ago, I did a poll where I asked you guys what type of videos you wanted to see, and the first one that won was records on my wish list or want list, so I made that video, but the runner-up was showing you guys my entire collection of singles, 45s, whatever you want to call them. So I do have my crate here that is pretty much full at this point. I don't think I can comfortably fit any more in here, but I love this crate. I got this crate at Five Below. I think it's fantastic. It fits them perfectly and it looks great on the shelf. So these are, for a majority, all of my singles. Let's actually just go ahead and do these first. Across the Spider-Verse movie deluxe something version, I don't really know. It's got this super sick cover though, and this was not cheap. I think this was like 80 bucks, and it comes with the movie and a little book and all this extra stuff, the DVD and bonus features and everything. And then there's like a little booklet and a little like postcard. But the big selling point for me was that it came with a 7-inch vinyl record, and the only way to get this was in this little box set. So this has Calling, which is by Metro Boomin and Sway Lee, and then it also has Am I Dreaming. So two amazing songs from the soundtrack, and again, the only way to get them was in this nifty little DVD deluxe box set thing. And yeah, I think this was like 80 bucks. I don't know if it's any cheaper now or if you could still buy it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I got this off of Amazon when it came out. Next up, we have Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? This is the album in its entirety, but in singles. So I got this off of her merch site. I think it was like $100. Maybe it was cheaper than that, I'm not sure. But it folds up in the back so you could stand this up and prop it up. It's covered in dust right now because it was on the bottom shelf. So every single song, I believe, is on its own record. And I'm pretty sure that they're all just standard black. Yep, and they're in anti-static sleeves. This one is You Should See Me in a Crown and Zanny, All the Good Girls Go to Hell and Wish You Were Gay, When the Party's Over and 8, My Strange Addiction and Bury a Friend. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember what this stands for. Listen Before I Go, and I Love You and Goodbye. Next up, I don't know if I would necessarily consider these singles or not. Well, this one I would. This is 5 Seconds of Summer Teeth. I remember this was supposed to be yellow and then they didn't make it yellow. They pressed it on black. And I ended up getting a full refund for this and got to keep it, which was cool because I was just like, hey, I think you sent me the wrong version, and then they said, oh, we weren't able to produce that version. But yeah, and it came with this nifty little big booklet thing. And then we also have Easier, except this one is a flexi disc. So this one isn't like a regular vinyl, it's a flexi disc. I think this is like the only flexi disc I have. If not, I think I might have a Billie Eilish one, but we have upgraded to the crate. So let's go through this and see what we've got. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible. My newest one, we have Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter, clear vinyl and a clear PVC sleeve, which not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. Next up, it looks like we have The Last of Us Part 2. This is The Purpose and Loss and Desolation Road. Pretty sure this came in the big Ellie edition of the video game, and this was the only way to get that, or to get this. So I, of course, battled long and hard to get it, but I eventually got it, and it's pressed on this beautiful dark blue. It's almost like a blue Sharpie is the best way to describe it as well, obviously. So I got the biggest bundle after much struggle, and a big selling point for me was this damn freaking vinyl again. If you put this in some collector's set that's stupid expensive and it's something that I want, I'm gonna end up buying it, and it's really stupid. Next up, one of my top 10 most expensive vinyl, actually, we have Harry Styles. This is From the Dining Table with Sign of the Times, and this is just on a black single, and I think the only way to get this was on one of his tours, but I'm not 100% sure. Another one of my most expensive vinyl is Billie Eilish's You Should See Me in a Crown and Bitches Broken Hearts. Only way you could get this was in one of her VIP packages on one of her tours. I don't know which one. I got this off of Depop during COVID, and it is pressed on this beautiful like espresso mocha brown color. Another Harry Styles single, we have Lights Up. This is still sealed. I've never opened it, and I'm going to keep it sealed because, again, this is one of my top 10 most expensive vinyls, so might as well just leave it sealed. This was a Record Store Day release this year. This is Charlie XCX featuring Billie Eilish. This is Guess, and it is pressed on standard black, but I do love the little like cardboard sleeve. I ended up picking this up after Record Store Day because there was like a delay on it. At least at my local record store there was. Another one that I picked up on Record Store Day this year is Anderson .Paak. This is the Come Down, and I think this is pressed on standard black. Yes, it's pressed on standard black. He only had one of this, and I was like, hey, I like Anderson .Paak. This will be cool, so I decided to grab it. Another Record Store Day release. This one is still sealed because I'm pretty sure it's pressed on standard black as well, and I don't see myself spinning this, is Fortnite, Taylor Swift featuring Post Malone. Post Malone was the ambassador for Record Store Day this year, so I wanted to get as much Post Malone stuff as I could, and really the only things he had was his Nirvana tribute album and this single. Sabrina Carpenter, this is Espresso, and it is pressed on an espresso chocolatey colored vinyl, as it should be. Next up we have Sleep Token. I forgot about this one. I think it's one of their first singles that they've released in a while. And this is Emergence, which was the very first single that they ever released for their new album, Even in Arcadia. And I was just really excited that they dropped a single. Sabrina Carpenter, Bed Chem. I try to get my girls, like, I try to get all of her singles, you know? I'm really trying to keep up with it, but it is a struggle. This one is pressed on silver. Really, really pretty. Next up, we have Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For from the Barbie movie. I know that this was like a singles release drop day thing, and I ordered this with an M&M one, and the M&M one they decided to not produce, so I ended up getting a refund for that, but I got it pressed on the bubblegum pink because since it's for the Barbie movie, I felt like that was appropriate. I forgot that I had this. This is so crazy. But we have Tough, which is Quavo and Lana Del Rey. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this came from her merch shop, and I think I also got an email about this one. I'm not sure. And if I remember right, it's pressed on red. Yes, it's pressed on this opaque red, almost like hot orange or whatever that crayon color is really what this is giving. I Had Some Help. This is Post Malone and Morgan Wallen's like summer hit. The hit of the summer. I listened to this so much. It is a beautiful like silver pressing with like the little bit of like marbling or whatever effect in it. Oh, looks like it's like melted like silver. It's beautiful. I love it so much, and I love this song. I played the shit out of the song when it came out. I think it was like my #1 song on my iTunes playlist. If It Doesn't Hurt, Nothing More. This is also signed by all the members of the band. I got this at their show. I was really excited. They have a lot of their stuff signed at the show that you can pick up, and this is pressed on this really pretty light, like almost peachy gold, and it's a little bit transparent, but it's super pretty. I've never seen this color before. Next up we have Justin Bieber, Yummy. This is still sealed. I got this off of Depop, I think during COVID again, and it actually came with a signed extra insert. I think this was something off of his merch shop, but I never get notifications about stuff that he's dropping or anything, so I bought that second market. I've just left it sealed because I didn't think I was ever going to spin it, and I really just wanted his autograph. So we have Hi, My Name is Slim Shady by Eminem. This came out in 2020, it says, for Record Store Day. Was there even a Record Store Day in 2020 though because of COVID? Maybe it was like right before COVID. And I think it's pressed on standard black. Yep, standard black. This was actually, fun fact, my very first Eminem vinyl. Next up we have 5 Seconds of Summer. This is Amnesia and American Idiot. I got this on Amazon or Depop. I thought this was almost going to be in my top 10 because it is pretty expensive. Oh, and I made a vinyl insert for it. That's funny. I try to get all of 5 Sauce's releases, so I'm pretty sure I have all of their singles, because I also have She's Kinda Hot sided with The Girl Who Cried Wolf. This one I did get on Amazon. I know that. And I think it's pressed on red. It is. Look at that. Stunning. She's Kinda Hot though. Does anybody remember that era? That was a crazy time. Honestly, actually. Monumental. Next up we have Yumi at 6. This is Fast Forward backed with 3 AM off of one of their newer albums. It's from 2018. This was limited to 750. I got number 228, but unfortunately they announced this year or last year that they are parting ways and that they are no longer going to be making music, and I think they did their farewell tour or they're doing it right now. Yumi at 6 was a very big part of like my middle school to high school transition. I loved all their OOG stuff. And I did keep up with them because they were usually one of my favorites, and I loved all their projects after, but I just felt like their turnaround time and them releasing music so consistently is actually what hurt them and kind of caused them to like not continue to gain attraction like Pierce the Veil and Bring Me the Horizon and stuff did. We have Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody backed with I'm in Love with My Car. This is another Record Store Day release. This is from 2019. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's forever ago. It's 6 years ago, which is still kind of disgusting. But this is a split die and it's purple and yellow and it's gorgeous. Obviously, we have Sunflower, Post Malone, Sway Lee, or Into the Spider-Verse. I don't think this one's colored. I think it's standard black. Yep, standard black. And I'm pretty sure I ended up getting this one off of Depop as well, if I'm not mistaken, because I think I missed it on Post Malone's merch shop, because I'm pretty sure Post Malone dropped this on his merch shop, but I don't remember. Kind of a random one, but we have Nirvana. This is Sliver and Dive. I got this from the exchange for $5. And I was just excited to find a Nirvana single. I don't have any, so I was like, oh my god, that's so sick. It's standard black. I think this might have been part of a box set, but I could be wrong. Somebody let me know, because I think when I tried to look into it, it was part of a box set, but I don't remember. Oh, I love that I have this. Oh my gosh. This is Halsey. It's Badlands demos, so you have Youth demo, and then Drive demo. And the Drive demo is so good. It is so good. And this came in her deluxe CD box set. I sold the box set, but intentionally kept the vinyl because of how many times I actually played this version of Drive on my turntable in my room at my parents' house. Fantastic. So many memories with this one. I loved that single so much. And to have the demo version was just super sentimental. Oh, flexi disc, people, flexi disc. I thought I had some Billie Eilish ones, so I do. We have The Good Girls Go to Hell and Everything I Wanted. Billie Eilish, Party Favor. This is a Record Store Day release from 2018, and it's backed with her cover of Hotline Bling. And I think this is pressed on pink vinyl. It is pressed on pink vinyl. Gorgeous. It's like a flamingo pink. Very pretty. I actually got this from a record store on eBay. It's like a verified, like authentic store. I don't know if they like have like an actual brick and mortar store somewhere, but I would buy so much stuff there that I would miss on Record Store Day for retail. I loved that shop and I cannot find it for the life of me again. This was like the last thing that I bought from there. Might have been another Post Malone single in here, but oh my gosh, I wish I could remember the eBay seller like name because they had such a good selection. Senorita, this is Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello. I know I sold the picture disc because I had the standard version. This is a Record Store Day release from 2023. It's Unholy. Sam Smith and Kim Petras. I couldn't remember what her name was. Beautiful. Stunning. And this is pressed on clear. Bad Omens, Limits, and Never Know. I feel like Never Know is one of my favorite Bad Omens songs, so when I saw that they released this on a single, I was like, yes please. Yes please, give that to me. Oh, looks like there's a digital download code for it, which is kind of random. I believe this is black and gold. Yes. So this side is mostly gold, but this side has some of the black elements to it. So unplugged version or the acoustic version of Never Know is also really good. Another Record Store Day release. This is from 2024, but this is Lil Peep, Star Shopping. My girlfriend used to play this song on loop when we would go thrifting in like the Cleveland area, and so when I saw they were printing this for Record Store Day, and it's a beautiful pink and black splatter, gorgeous, so Lil Peep coated, I knew I had to have it. And this is a great song. This is a great song. I love this song. In the same year, we also have Sabrina Carpenter. This is Feather. I think this was my first Sabrina. This was my first in-hand Sabrina purchase. So I got this at the store, but I had pre-ordered the espresso single. And this is pressed on this beautiful baby pink color. We have our first 21 Pilots single. This is a few older ones backed with Doubt. Ugh. This one was another Depop purchase, I think, and it's pressed on standard black. But Doubt is probably my favorite song from the Blurryface era. I'm really curious how their new album is going to go. I'm hoping it has more Blurryface elements to it. I'm excited to see what else they put out. And all the variants that they put out for that album, holy smokes. There's like 20 different versions of that album. And I was like, I cannot financially get into this mess right now. I think I ended up with 3 editions. And the first pressing one, I'm so glad I ordered because they sent an email with some really cool information. So I can't wait to unbox that for you guys when it comes out. Next up we have Freddie Mercury, Love Me. Love Me Like There's No Tomorrow. I was so confused. I was like, what? This came with the, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what his name is. I can't remember the guy's name. He's from American Idol. He now tours with Queen and sings. He has a really great voice. I think him standing in Freddie Mercury's place was a fantastic decision. I think that he has done such a good job respecting their music. I can't remember what his freaking name is right now, but it's this beautiful pink color. I unfortunately don't have the 12-inch vinyl anymore, but I did keep the little single because I thought that it was really cute. Next up, we have Denzel Curry and Robert Glasper. This is live from Leimert Park. So incredible, and this changes everything. This is from Record Store Day 2021, I believe, and it's a clear vinyl with this like etching print on it. We have Post Malone, Goodbyes. I think this is also still sealed, and it's pressed on standard black. This was, again, another secondhand purchase, I think, from Depop. I've deleted Depop. I think I deleted Depop in like 2021 or 2022, so I don't even know. I feel like it's just clothing now and they don't really sell other stuff, but it used to be the honey hole for getting vinyl records. I loved buying records on Depop. Another Denzel Curry release. This one's from 2020 as well. This is Bulls on Parade and Eye Against Eye. Cool. I'm running out of things to say aside from just like what these things are. Bring Me the Horizon. This is Drown and Throne, but it's the live versions. This is from their album, That's the Spirit. Love Bring Me the Horizon. I've seen them live twice. They are fantastic. Halsey, Without Me. Love this single. You Go Girl. Fantastic era for her. But it's pressed on this beautiful, clear blue. It's almost like that Arctic Rush Gatorade flavor. So pretty. This is not authentic. This is a bootleg, but this is Childish Gambino. This is America. And I don't remember where I got this from, but I just know it's not authentic. It's a bootleg. So he never released this personally, but I got it somehow and it sounds great. It's fantastic. And this single, amazing, incredible, life-changing, monumental. Again, another era. Whatever. I could go into a rabbit hole of all the eras of some of these songs and music. And next up we have Post Malone, Circles. This one I did get off of his merch shop. Beautiful, beautiful red. So this is Post Malone, Wow. This is one that I think I might have got this off of his merch shop. I don't remember if I got it off of his merch shop or if I got it from that eBay store because they had it. I feel like I might have got this from that eBay store. This is also still sealed. I can't believe how much stuff I have that's sealed in here. But this is Shawn Mendes, When You're Gone. I don't even remember this. We have Harry Styles, Watermelon Sugar. This is the standard black one. And it's cool because it's reversed. So if you look at the covers and then look at the backs, they're reversed. Fun, clever, I like it, it's fun. And then this one is pressed on red. It's crazy how many different versions of red you guys have seen throughout all these singles, because I guess red is obviously probably the most common color pressing aside from clear. I feel like everybody makes a red vinyl and I don't understand why, but the center label's fun. Billie Eilish, My Future, the picture disc. Beautiful, beautiful picture. I loved how cute this was. It's standard black on the back. I think I got this from a merch shop. I don't remember. Imagine Dragons, Follow You and Cutthroat. These singles were fantastic for this album. The Last of Us Part 2. You have Little Sadie and then The Last of Us Cycles. And I got this from the exchange. I don't know how this released. It's a Mondo pressing. I don't know how you originally got this. But I'd never seen it and I saw it at the exchange and I was like, okay, that's pretty sick and I need it because I love the game. So I bought it. It was $20. I don't know what it's worth now. On black and blue. And it has her knife on the label. There you go. We have 2 Arctic Monkeys singles. We have Black Treacle, backed with You and I, and then we have Suck It and See, backed with Evil Twin. I got these from an awesome record store that I love. It used to be closer with my parents. I love it. I actually might try and go there in September. We'll see. Maybe I could do a video there again. I've filmed there a few times, but they always discount stuff once it's sat for so long. So these singles were only $7 a piece when they were originally $15. And these are like out of print, super rare. I bought this one on accident twice because I didn't know that I already had it. And then I ended up selling it for like 40 bucks. Getting down to the wire. We only have 3 left. This is Record Store Day Black Friday, Billie Eilish, limited edition, No Time to Die. And this is either white or black. Standard black. I had 2 versions of this. I think I had the picture disc as well, but I sold the picture disc because I prefer to have the black pressing of it. But lastly, we have Smile with The Weeknd by Juice WRLD. And I had all 3 covers at one point, but I sold one. So these are the 2 that I decided to keep because I liked the covers better. This one has The Weeknd and Juice WRLD on it, like opposite of each other, and this one is like their faces blended together. It's kind of crazy. It is a really pretty blue. It makes me think about like the 3D glasses, but it matches the cover in the color that Juice is. I think it might be red. It is red. It's a clear red again, but a different shade of red than any of the reds you guys have seen in this video. So that is officially every single one of my singles slash 45s slash everything. If you want more record videos, let me know in the comments something that you would like to see. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and if you guys buy singles, let me know, like, what do you look for when you buy a single? Because I know they're a little impractical and people don't like to spin them because it is just one song. I like that though, because if it's a song that you want to hear, instead of trying to find it on a 12-inch vinyl, the luck of just being able to pop this on. What your opinion is on singles and 45s, and do you just buy ones for artists that you like I do, or do you like stick to like a certain limit because it's a single? But I love you guys. I hope that you guys like this video. Please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts.